here we go. We're in Advanced Group 1. We're against Destilmiov, who has a similar combat power to me. That's good. Right. Sorry, I've been away for a week, so I've not played a huge amount. Let's see how we do. Choices here. Choices. Heavy armor is kind of calling to me right now, just because I like both those units. The early Mustangs are relatively weak, and tanks annihilate them. Speed Specialist would be really good versus Stormcaller meta, but we're not in a Stormcaller meta at the moment. It's all changed since the missile interceptors were added. Still, heavy armor is calling to me. Let's play with my instincts. Right, we are against Giant Specialist, who's already got Phoenixes. That's a bit scary, but we're well positioned for beating them. The Arc Lights will be a pain though. Right, so we're going to start with the standard opener. Crawlers behind towers. Mustangs coming in with the crawlers. Slightly wider. Now we've got 100 to play with. We're going to need an answer to the Phoenix beside the Mustang, so I'm going to call snipers here. Because they'll be good versus the Giants later on as well. Right. That feels okay. Nothing else for me to do. Let's see what he's doing. Just crawlers. That makes sense. Slightly further back though. Interesting. Oh, these ones are slightly further back. These ones are flush to the tower. Probably just a mistake. Right. Do let me know how the audio levels are. I've slightly lowered the game volume. I'm trying to use different audio capturing software rather than just relying on OBS for audio capture. Hopefully you're getting less background noise and more clarity in my voice, but we'll see. Had a few comments that the audio was hard to hear sometimes. Right. Good little win there. Ooh. I actually would like some tanks here. Which means skipping these. I'm okay with that. 1, 2. That's 3, 4. I'll move it further forward so a missile doesn't kill it and the sniper. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's 3, 4. Still do quite a lot of damage with the missile. I'm actually going to move them a little bit further. There. Just so if he targets this with a missile, it's very low odds on hitting that sniper as well. Ooh, he's got Stormcaller. Interesting. So while I was away, they added tower upgrades with fortification, which they've buffed yesterday morning or lunchtime, I'm not sure, to give even more health. Because no one was using them at high levels, because it doesn't impact the board unless it prevents the opponent from sniping a tower. Which, you know, it can do. It just takes a while. It's far more important to have, you know, an extra unit of crawlers than to have a tiny bit more health on a tower. Particularly if that tower is still getting destroyed by, you know, Stormcallers just hitting it. Alright. But it does make an interesting strat where you can buff up the towers and then put snipers behind it and missile interceptors behind it. Gotta be supply specialist here. It's just too early in the game to miss out on the economy. Now, I am thinking, how did our tanks do? A couple of kills. We're still very Mustang reliant. Am I okay with being very heavily Mustang reliant? No, I'm not, because I'm expecting giants. I actually probably want to go more snipers, because this is the round where the opponent goes giants. Possibly even elite giants. Let's unlock a unit so I don't forget. Yeah, let's get 3 more sets of snipers? Yeah, let's do it. And damage up. Because that's good for both the Mustangs and the snipers. The ones on the flank slightly further forward, so 1 wider, 1 forward. Yeah, that looks good. And then the one in the middle, I'm okay with him there. Missile comes in, no, I'm not okay with him there. Let's do that. 2 missiles, hopefully we're positioned perfectly. He's aiming for the middle of the unit, which is bad. Yeah, didn't even try and get the snipers. He's going heavy Stormcaller. Okay, now we're talking. I've actually taken Missile Intercept off my Mustangs, which might have been a mistake looking at this. But he's really invested in trying to win this individual round, because he spent 100 on missiles, whereas I spent 100 upgrading my damage, which he hasn't taken. And we're doing okay, actually, considering he took out our tanks. Right. The solution to that is just putting shields down. But shields will be destroyed by Stormcallers, so you could do Missile Intercept instead. But I think that's risky as well. Speed versus Stormcaller spam. Let's get 2 more sets of tanks. If they're giving him that much bother that he wants to missile them, then I am perfectly happy to make him play into that. Right, upgrade this. Let's get 2 units of shields down, just making it awkward for the missiles to do too much work. Not trying to protect the tanks completely, just buy some time. Don't do a missile of my own? Not really. I need to think about crawlers and anti-flank stuff. The Mustangs will dissuade it to begin with, but if they get distracted I lose out on a lot of my damage. Right, let's see how we're doing. I didn't unlock a unit, that was a mistake. I should have unlocked arc lights. Very heavy Stormcaller spam. Okay, we are going anti-missile tech. Further back missile, I like it. Big shield. Okay, so he's just super heavy positioning for fortress play, I think, with shields just in front of all these Stormcallers. Alright, we've won the chaff war, or we're about to win the chaff war, he says. Actually we're not. So many Stormcallers. So I need second wave of crawlers, and I need distraction crawlers on the front. And I need missile intercept. Easily doable though. But we are losing a lot of health right now. Okay. We take orbital bombard. We do it here, so it overlaps both sets of phoenixes, because they can't be protected by the shields, they fly too high. Then we take you. So we need distraction crawlers, second wave of crawlers. This is going to be mass recruitment crawlers. Do I want to get upgraded crawlers? Not for the distraction ones. Do I want mobile beacon? Yes, I do. I'm going to have you go that way, and then this way. Then I need the shields, because we're about to die here if I'm not careful. And then we need 2 more sets of crawlers. Do I want the upgraded crawlers? Do I want elite crawlers as the second wave? I kind of do, actually. Do that. We do this. Then we're going to drop a missile interceptor. And we're going to drop it here. Are we? Bit exposed. Could get missiled by itself. No, it couldn't. It's a missile interceptor. Because I'm thinking giant here in future. I'm going to put the missile interceptor over here to try and protect these crawls a little bit. There we go. There's the fortress. We're kind of ready for it. And the crawls will do work on it. They made a mistake with yesterday's patch, where the first patch it said it reduced the missile interceptor accuracy, but actually what it did was it made it perfect. So every missile interceptor shot down every single missile for the whole game. Right, crawls getting in. Nope, arc lights just did enough. So we just need to get a bit more firepower to pop through these arc lights before our crawls get there. Okay. Ooh. That's a pain. It's moving out of the shield? No. At least we saved this shield. Ooh, it's close though. That was a painful one. Alright, we still get the missile interceptor. Orbital javelin? Don't see why not. Or underground threat. Might do underground threat, you know. Have it come in from the side, sweep in. He's only got one arc like this side that did live for a long time though. So it's either the Javelin to kill off the fortress, or the underground threat to come in and try and do work on these guys. I think actually underground threat is my best play here. We do that, and I need stuff to survive. So we need to get Mechanical Rage. Mechanical Rage. We need more crawlers. We're going to need to shield that, and we're going to need missile interceptors en masse. Right, these ones coming in late, can come in flat. These are also positioned just in case there's a crawler set dropped right here in the middle. Then we are going to do shield, missile intercept. And he is so heavily reliant on these missiles that I'm going to just do this. Upgrade you. We need to push. Mobile beacon these guys are crossways again. And then we need to take temporary range, temporary speed. And I'm even going to put an extra shield down because he might have taken bombard. No, he didn't take bombard, we know that. I'm still going to put an extra shield down to protect that guy. There we go. Ooh. Why has he got distraction crawlers? I've not got Stormcallers. I guess he's maybe anticipating me trying Stormcallers? This side doesn't have anti-flank left. Crawls got through on here. Tower down, we've got this round. Right. That's a question of can we save the shields and save the missile interceptors? Well, we don't have that many crawlers left. I need to get multiplication, the crawler multiplying duplicate ability. Right. So he did have a missile on the back, but it wasn't enough versus the summoned crawlers. So we've stabilized slightly. We're still very heavily reliant on snipers for damage, and they're not very high range or high damage. We pushed and he didn't, so we're at a disadvantage economically. Can I do anything funky with the skill specialist? Not really. Nano repair kit? Not really. He's going for fortress. I need to get EMP Stormcallers because they've got fists. Shield drop. Out of all these, shield drop is the one that will do the most impact for me by doing this. We drop the shield there. Right, upgrade snipers to begin with. We might need to get sniper range. That shield is for a flank play, but right now I need to get Stormcallers with EMP. And focus them on hitting his fortresses. So EMP. We need to drop a missile here to deal with these guys. This dude doesn't have a shield. We'll do next turn though. We need temporary range. We're gonna push. We're gonna mass recruitment one crawler set. Drop it back here again. Forward or back? Forward, it pulls these crawlers across. Back. Back. Then I've got 100 left over. I should probably upgrade the Mustangs, because they're the ones doing the most work. And then mobile beacon these guys. Across and across. Alright, let's see how it goes. Lots of fortresses. I need melting points next then. Because that's too many for me to EMP, unless I do snipers for EMP, but that means I'm not using snipers as carry. Hopefully the Stormcallers have split the fire. Yes, they have. So we're keeping them fully suppressed. They're not getting any missiles off. That's alright. Oh, we got one off. Where are the Stormcallers over here? Where did they go? Oh, I didn't move these middle ones. Whoops. I forgot to move a set of Stormcallers across. That's alright. This shield went down, so these Stormcallers turned and were distracted. That's good. I need to get range on my snipers. I need to get duplicate on my crawlers. These crawlers will just get missiled next turn though, so maybe I should just sell them. Right. So, we're stabilizing. He's going to get frustrated here. Because what he's trying isn't working. I could do Senior Manufacturing Specialist, unlock Melting Point, and have a Melting Point in the center as like a key linchpin piece. Need to shield there. Or do I Smoke Bomb or Fire Bomb? He's going to be relying on his fortresses. No, he's not, because he's put a shield on this guy, so he doesn't want to buy shields. Okay, so he doesn't want to buy the shield upgrade for his fortresses, so he's going to be relying on purchased shields. And if you look at the way he's doing this, I think these shields will be too far back. So I might just do an incendiary bomb here, actually, and try and be sneaky beaky. See if I can get these guys dealt with. Right, we need another set of Stormcallers to EMP this guy. We need a shield over here, or we're going to be in trouble. We need range on our snipers. We need duplicate on the crawlers, but then we can't protect. That's the problem. We're going to drop another set of crawlers over here so that the missile that targets those guys, who are going to be upgraded, hits these guys instead. Because he's going to put the missile out there. Right, now I've got 100 left over. Push, range, mobile beacon the front ones. Do I need to rebuy any missile interceptors? Nope, we've still got loads of missile interceptors. So we've got 200 left over. Upgrade snipers. 100 left over. Anything important that I'm missing? No, I'm happy with this, and this is the side with bigger fortresses. Oh. Oh, they've walked forward, they've walked forward. Fire's kind of got... Nope, Fire's only got a little bit. And they've got foot 8 coatings. These are going to be a nightmare. I didn't do the melting point play, which in hindsight will have been a mistake, because that's a lot of giants. A single missile did a lot of work over here. Ooh, EMP's worn off. I'm going to need EMP snipers, even though I'm trying to carry with them. Right. Come on, keep him EMP'd. Keep him EMP'd as well. Thank you. Right, we're stabilizing. It's a close game, though. So many Stormcallers, even with the missile intercept. It's been hard work. But snipers are coming online. Okay. So I've got 1505. Minus 100 for range for sure. There isn't a sniper upgrade, so I can't do a single big melting point to try and snipe these guys from. So do I do split melting points with the MP and range? Very expensive though. This is tricky. This is such a close game. I'm on my last life right now. Oh, skill specialist would have been so good for dropping the shield right now. Missile device specialist, maybe? No, I'm not going to get through these shields no matter what I do. The shields are 40,000. Missile device specialist means your missiles go up to 15,000, an extra 200%. Smoke won't get through, so I think it's just improved firepower. We drop that on whichever unit is doing the most damage, which I'm going to call these guys. Right, we need shields. We need shields. Upgrade snipers. And then he's going to do missile intercept to try and protect his dudes. I need to do melting point, it's the only play. I haven't taken range, so I need to push, take range. I'm going to drop these melting points here and here. And then I've got 100 left over. Mobile beacon these guys across. And then I was going to missile there, but it doesn't matter. Melting point getting in. Good work. Good work. Crawler soaking stuff. I'll feel happier when these overlords are dead, but snipers should be able to deal with them in theory. Are we getting through? It's close. It's really close. Overlord targeted. Overlord dead. Second Overlord, I'm worried about it. It's targeted by a sniper. Why is he mobile beacon this way? Dead. Tower down, that's reassuring. We are stabilized. Is this winnable? Is this a winning round? I think we survived. I think we survived Stormcaller spam. As soon as we got these 4 missile interceptors, we never lost a round. Wow. Sorry, dude. Whew, that was intense. So what happened here? That was a mistake here. The barrier doesn't stack with the barrier you purchase, so while it is better than a level 1 fortress, it's not better than a level 2 fortress zone upgrade. You should have sold that and then dropped that barrier on like a melting point in the middle. The melting points did work. Like, not a lot of kills, but big damage numbers. It just shows what they were targeting. We dealt with the overload spam. We just had just enough range with the snipers, so we kind of got away with it. Opponent should have put missile interceptors behind his fortresses to protect them from the EMP Stormcallers I was using as an answer to his fists. Instead, he tried to overwhelm us with numbers, which, you know, is fair. He had the... Oh, he didn't have the cost... I thought he had the senior manufacturing specialist for the cost reduction, but he didn't. Neither of us went for it in the end. I spent a lot of time pushing for rapid resupply, which costs you 100 gold every time you use it. Because it gives you 200 now, but costs you 300 going forward. So overall, it's a net 100 loss. Apart from on that final round, where you want to use it on the last round, because you're not going to have the 300 loss, it's just free 200 gold. So overall, it kind of balanced out. These Mustangs, which even though I started with and wasn't raving in the choice, I said, oh, early Mustangs aren't great. These guys did fantastically all game long. Just steady damage and dealt with the Phoenixes all game. This little flank, not that impressed with, to be honest. Even with Mechanical Rage and Duplicate and the staggered positioning so that a single missile can't kill them both. If you see this, even a missile right in the corner sometimes hits these guys instead. It makes it quite hard work for him. And guessing that tower was probably the game-winning pick. So the flank was good. Crawlers as distraction was good as well because he had so many Stormcallers. And the mobile beacon frontline distraction crawlers were great as well. Things I could have done better. I needed a better answer to his Stormcallers earlier. I didn't want to buy the missile interceptors too early because I wouldn't be able to protect them, and then it would just be like buying a shield and watching it get popped every round. I wanted to stabilize as best I could and then go for it, but I kind of got forced into it when I went down very low on health. I just had to go missile interceptors, there was no two questions about it. He had so many Stormcallers. Wow. Decent number of kills on them as well. My crawlers didn't quite get as many kills as I'd hoped, but they were just there as distraction. I was hoping I'd get an overwhelming swarm of crawlers through, but it never happened, just because the fortress fists as well, when they did go off, were just crippling the crawlers that were right in front of them as their primary targets. Finished that final round with an extra 100 gold in pockets. I was very slow there. I could have done an extra shield over here maybe, or just purchased a tower upgrade. Overall, happy with the game, not happy with the early round performance. I could have done much better there. But let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. Opponent went late Overlord. I think he should have gone Photic Coating on them and put them further to the front. Right, so you can see I've decayed a little bit while I was away, but that's okay. Right, let's see how we're doing in the tournament. Still 3 people playing, live ranking. I'll be down, way down. Where are we? There I am. I'm 29th currently in the tournament. Right, well, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next game.